Yeah, it's too early for this.
Yeah, it was definitely too early for that trip. We got up at 6 a.m. to go explore somewhere that Will kept talking about. John drove the whole way, first through the parts of Lynchburg that looked familiar, and then to those that did not. We drove past little houses and little towns that looked completely different than what we associate with Lynchburg and its surrounding areas, where the things we take for granted are not the things that these people were fortunate enough to have. All of this traveling was for an adventure to Grandma's house.
Whoa. Will, look at this view, man.
This is where my grandma lives. She's just lives in this car.
We spent the rest of that morning taking in what we could of that view. It was covered in fog, so we couldn't fully enjoy it, but it was gorgeous. Behind the layer of fog was God's creation. We could just sense the beauty and the power that was there. We captured what we saw. We took photos and videos for the projects that we had to put out, but we couldn't help but think of the power and the beauty that was there. I found something out about myself that day also. I found that when I am most tired, going out and exploring with friends rejuvenates me and gives me the rest that I need. It's counterintuitive, but exploring produces rest. For me, I found that the most restful times are the ones that involve enjoying God's creation with friends. I get to share something with them. I get to share this moment and enjoy God's creation with them. The bond that is created when we adventure together is like no other. I find that I grow closer and closer to my friends when I share experiences like this with them. Our relationship grows when we experience something so powerful together. We got to create together. We captured what we saw and we tried new things.
Look at that. It narrows down to like 7 or 8 colors. That's pretty good.
We messed around with the colors that we saw in the fog that was ever changing. Challenged each other to do things outside of our comfort zone. Create photos or videos that aren't our style, or just capture what we saw differently. Will calls this place his grandma's house, as it's so quaint and so peaceful. And I couldn't agree more. It produces a sense of peace like nowhere else does, and it makes you feel like you're wrapped up in the loving arms of your grandma.
John, what would you say about Grandma's house?
I'm just sad that I didn't get any cookies.